Hey good looking, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I would fill you in on how my no-buy is going. So if you're interested in my year of no-buy or my nothing new 22, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you stay tuned to this one because I think you're gonna find something very, very valuable. I did finally cave on my no-buy and I'm here to tell you exactly what it is I purchased, what made me break down and buy. So if you're interested to hear about that, make sure you stick around because it's another episode of Nothing New 22. Folks, I was doing so well. I was doing so good. I had no plans to purchase anything. I really felt good about where I was. And then I received the notice that Makeup Geek was closing. One thing on my wish list from Makeup Geek when it was closing was to try their duochromes in 2023, and then also I was going to purchase their brushes, their new eye brush collection. So Makeup Geek announces their closing, and on April 4th I received my last payment for being an affiliate with them, and would you guess it was just enough money. I did have to pay a little bit to stretch it. So a little bit came out of my pocket. So technically it was actually a no-buy purchase. So I bought for you guys the Makeup Geek brush set. I thought there was no better way than to just take the money and give it back to the company because I was already in a position that I really felt somber, really felt like almost depressed that they were closing. It was a brand that foundationally has been around for a really long time. I know Marlena plans to put out a video about the rest of the story kind of, but she really doesn't owe us anything. So I feel like maybe this is kind of it. This is what we've got. And she's moving on in life, so we should too. So I did pick up all of the brushes in the collection. Now, I know that you're thinking, well, Kendra, they sold out of the brush set. But I don't think that they sold out of the brush set. I think it was already discounted, so they just went ahead and took that off of the market for you guys to buy. So if you wanted the set, you had to buy each one individually, and then you got 40% off. So I did spend, I think it was $36 or $37 total purchasing all of the brushes, and I have them, and they're in here somewhere. I'm really very pleased with the brush set. Let me just see if I can find all of them really quick.
6.5 hours later.
So there's also one more, and it is the eyebrow. It's the spoolie with the liner on the other side. I don't know where that one floated off to. It might actually be in my collection now. But I've been kind of hiding these, holding them back, not wanting to show you guys this until this actual Nothing New 22 update because I wanted it to be kind of like a suspenseful surprise, if you will. So I did. I purchased them. I love them. Would I go back and do this again? Absolutely. I would go back. What fueled the no-buy purchase was basically inevitably that these weren't going to be around when my no-buy was over. So it was either I'm going to get them now or at the end of April, I'm not going to get the chance to purchase them ever again. Not to say that there aren't other brush sets out there. There absolutely is. I could have convinced myself not to, but I just wanted to give back to Makeup Geek one last time. And that's really what it boils down to. My heart goes out to Makeup Geek for all of their endeavors. And I think this brush collection was such a smart, such a smart launch. It's essential tools that people need. So I just really am shook. I'm really kind of heartbroken. I'm still in the mourning phase, but I feel like it's getting better and better that, Makeup Geek is not here anymore and that, Marlena has come to terms with it. She's at peace. So, the sooner I can be at peace with it, the better. Nonetheless, that's what I did. I went ahead and broke my no-buy. And I figured you guys would all understand, especially because in the beginning when I talked about my no-buy, it was like, well, I just don't have the money to spend on makeup and brushes and sunscreen like I used to. Sunscreen is kind of excluded because that's more of a necessity. It's essential and you need sunscreen. At least I do. I mean, I am pasty white, so it doesn't come across camera as pasty white, but I can assure you in real life, I am very, very white. There, underneath on my underarm, you can definitely tell. I'm very, very white. Definitely indicative of my Western European heritage. So there you go. You have it. I purchased the brushes. I love them. I would not go, if I had to do it all over again, I would probably pick up an extra multi-purpose eye brush and an extra concealer brush, because I don't know why, but these eye brushes right here work as great multi-purpose face brushes as well. I've been using this to powder underneath my eyes and around my nose, really enjoying it. And the fact that it's cruelty-free, they're synthetic, it's awesome. I love it. So that's kind of like some old business. Broke my no-buy. Hope you guys are happy with that. I am very happy I broke my no-buy. I would not have been happy if I would have broke it over that Pat McGrath stuff. Although I still am a little bit like, I really missed out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of getting $40 palettes. But, you know, here's the thing about makeup brushes. They never expire. They never go bad. They can break, but you could always glue them back together if you were, you know, diligent and patient enough. And when you get tired of using them, you can always pass them on. You can always find somebody to, you know, pass your brushes on to. However, you can't really say the same with makeup. Some people don't feel as strongly about using used makeup like we do. So there's that. And also, let's do an update. Sydney Grace just released face and eye brush set. I would like to win the giveaway. First and foremost, I would like to win the giveaway. So if anybody would like to enter me, anybody knows the rules, just post them down below, because I need to go over to Instagram and I need to win the face and eye brush set. However, I am realistic. I know that more than likely I'm not going to win them. And I do have some store credit from last year's Christmas and July sale where I purchased enough makeup that I got, was it like two $70 coupons or two $65 coupons or something or other. So I will have like just enough money left over in my store credit to purchase the face and eye brush collection. So I will probably be going ahead and spending on that. There are actually quite a few shadows that I don't have. I don't know if Sydney Grace is sneaking out any newbies and I just am not seeing them. I still do have quite a few shadows that aren't in my collection, so I do need to focus on buying them, but that's probably not going to happen in 2022. I feel like I have enough to cover duping the vibes, you know, what I'm using instead types of palettes, and I want to focus on getting these brushes in my hands. So I will be picking those up. It is money that I received in store credit from last year's Christmas and July sale, and so I will be picking those up. And I think I will have to spend like, you know, this much of my own money, which I think I can hold off on a couple Dunkin' Donuts drinks for this. Not that I ever buy any Dunkin' Donuts drinks, but if I did, there you go. I've saved that money and I will be purchasing the brush set. So just to let you guys know, I will be having a brush set. I'm still going to be doing my Delium tools. I saw that Michaela put a big old TikTok out on that, and I thought, well, that was a missed opportunity. I wish I'd have had my Delium tools brush collection. I do have some of that stuff filmed, and it's ready to go. I just like to be more thorough, so I wanted to scale back on how many brushes I was going to be doing reviews on this year. Because A, I like to be more thorough in my brush reviews, and B, I want it to be something that I can constantly reference back to. So that means like don't rush it, use lots of B-roll, have lots of scenes, all the good stuff that keeps you guys interested and informed on whether or not you guys want to actually purchase these brushes. So that's where we are with that, but I do plan on picking up the brush set. It's going to be really pretty exciting. They look gorgeous, but I'm also very, very curious to see if I've got anything in my collection that is very similar to some of these brushes. So I will have a first impressions up for them, and that's not something that I normally do on my channel, but I will be doing that for this particular thing. And also when I get done filming this, I think I might ask them and see if they can scoot the set over to me ahead of time so that I can start in on my video. But it will still be a third-party review. It's still going to be me purchasing the brushes with my own money. You know, well, I mean, it was like a in-store credit because of the sale, but you know what I'm saying. I spent enough money. They can do this for me. So thanks so much for sticking this out with me, folks. And how is your no-buy, low-buy, or plentiful replenishing wonderful makeup purchasing going in your life? Let me know in the comments down below. I really want to hear it. I love having conversations with you guys. You guys can also meet me over on Instagram and message me there on how things are going. One last thing that I do want to state is mentally, I am in a such better place. Oftentimes I'll catch myself saying, wow, if I would have bought this XYZ makeup, then I wouldn't have purchased this. Or I wouldn't have been able to purchase that if I had purchased this makeup. So mentally, I'm already reaping the benefits, and we're not even halfway through the year, folks. So if you are on a no buy or a low buy and you're struggling, just remember that you can always comparatively seek out the differences in what you could own versus what you are choosing to spend your money on. Because like I was talking to one of my friends and she said, it's not that you're going to stop buying, it's that you might cut back on your expenditures, and also you will shift your spending to something else. And luckily I've been shifting my spending to something else. I've been working out more, keeping my mental health in check as well as my physical health, and spending more money on foods that are actually more beneficial to me and healthy for me, instead of just constantly like being so absorbed in the makeup community. I think it also helps that I think companies have kind of scaled back a little bit on their releases just for the simple fact of the super saturation that's going on. I think that's also something. But one thing that I do want to say that I am currently struggling with is the purchasing of makeup that I've been wanting to buy in previous years or previous chapters of my life, I guess you can say. I am starting to see that I would like to own some of these older color stories. And I still have them on my wish list. And now with the super saturation that's going on, some of these makeup palettes are being seen in Marshalls and TJ Maxx or Nordstrom Racks or CCOs. And I'm finding it very, very difficult to hold myself back and not break my no-buy. Not one more time. So you guys know, broke it for this a little bit, put a little bit of money, but I'm very satisfied with giving back to Makeup Geek and getting these brushes in exchange for giving them back the money that I earned through affiliate marketing. And it wouldn't have been possible if you folks hadn't taken some of my suggestions to heart and go and purchase some of their makeup and use my affiliate link. So thanks so much to you. You guys get the big one. Update also, I will be doing a giveaway. It's going to be done like I've never seen done before. There's a lot of scammers. Lots of scammers on YouTube. So I will be trying to kind of, how should I put this? Post in such a manner that you won't know that there's a giveaway. It's not designed to trigger or find only the people that spend, you know, all of their time watching my videos, but it is designed to keep the scammers at bay so that you guys can enter to win and an awesome recipient can get some of this makeup. So be on the lookout for that. It's not going to be a video. I think I'm just going to do a community post. You guys will play a little duck duck goose, and somebody will win some awesome makeup. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys are all enjoying this. Thanks so much. Can't wait to see you guys in my next video.